Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome to the session on Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. This is session 61. We have been discussing about Pranāma from Sloka number 19. Yat Krishna pranipata dhuli dhavalam tadvarshma tadvaishiras. That head is the best, which is constantly offering obeisances to Srimad Narayana. So in that regard, we have been discussing about offering pranama to different things, offering pranama to the person Krishna, offering pranama to Archa Murti Vigraha of Krishna in the temple, offering pranama to Guru, offering pranama to Vaishnavas, offering pranama to the parents, elderly people, mentors, well-wishers, advisors, offering pranama to Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna, that's why offer pranama to Bhagavatam. Śrīmad Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna eva hi svikrutosi maya nadha mukyartam bhavasagare. Padma Purana says Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna himself. It is the Vāṅmaya Rupa, literary incarnation of Krishna. And similarly, Bhagavad Gita also, not different from Krishna. So we should offer pranama to these scriptures because they are representation of Krishna himself. And yesterday we started this wonderful discussion about offering pranama to Krishna-kathā, Hari-katha. This is coming from Brahmaji's prayers in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam from Canto 10, Chapter 14, Sloka number 3. So this is the Brahma Vimohana Leela. After Brahma realizes his mistake, that he was testing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, he realized his mistake and he asked for forgiveness from Krishna, and then he starts offering these prayers, starting with Naumidhyate Bravapuse Tadidhambaraya Kunjhavatam Saparipichala san-mukhāya Vanyasraje Kavalavetra Vishana Venu Lakshmashriye Mrudupade Pashupangajaya. That is the shloka number 1. In his prayers, that's the first shloka. Immediately after that, Brahma says, O Krishna, just like how I was confused about your identity, many people in this world, they will also be confused. And it is not easy to understand you. It's not easy to understand your name, form, qualities, leelas. Because when Krishna appears in the material world, he appears like an ordinary human being. So people think that he is just an ordinary human being with some extraordinary powers. He is just a superman, some spaceman, something like that. But people cannot know you fully. Even people who are cultivating knowledge by reading Shastras, by reading Vedas, the jñānes, or even the so-called Brahmins who are born in the Brahmin family. So they try to read the Vedas and try to understand you, Vedas, Upanishads, all these things, but they cannot understand you fully. The only way to understand you is, and Brahma says that in the 3rd shloka, and that is the most beautiful. It's like essence of Bhagavatam, essence of entire Bhakti philosophy. One of the topmost shlokas of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Out of the 18,000 shlokas, that can be considered as one of the most important shlokas. Top 10. Namanta eva bhavadīya-vārtām. That is the heart of that shloka. Every word in that shloka is very beautiful. But the heart of that shloka is namanta eva bhavadīya-vārtām. The only way to understand Krishna is by offering pranam to Krishna-kathā. By offering pranam to Krishna-kathā. So we started discussing that yesterday, and I gave little homework. Does anyone remember the homework? Yeah. So the homework was in the same shloka, Brahma Vimohana Leela, third shloka, Brahma uses some phrase, tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Tanu-vāṅ-manobhi. That means with body, mind and words. One must offer pranama to Krishna-kathā with body, mind and words. Tanu-vāṅ-manobhi. So I gave the homework for all of you to think and come up with some points. How we can offer pranama to Hari-katha, Krishna-katha with our body, mind and words. So let's hear if anybody has done this homework. Anybody has any answers to this? So please speak up.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I noted some of the points.
Hare Krishna
Prabhuji. I noted from my previous notes. శ్రవణం చేసేటప్పుడు లేదా చదివేటప్పుడు మనసును పూర్తిగా కృష్ణ లీలలపైనే లగ్నం చేయాలి. ఇతర ఆలోచనలు రాకుండా ఆ కథలోని భావాన్ని ఆస్వాదిస్తూ స్వామి ఈ కథలో నీ భావాన్ని ఆస్వాదిస్తూ ఈ కథ రూపంలో నువ్వు నా హృదయంలో సదా నిలిచి ఉండుగాక అని ప్రార్థించాలి.
వండర్ఫుల్ వండర్ఫుల్.
వన్ మోర్ పాయింట్ ఐ నోటెడ్ దట్
భగవంతుని నామాన్ని లేదా
కథాసారాన్ని.
Before that, I'll translate this in English for other people.
Okay.
Ankita, Aparna, Nandana. So the first point that Ramesh Garu is saying is, or why don't you translate in English? Mere cheppandi English lo.
When we are Shravana, at that time, by reading or when it is in Shravana, we have to concentrate on the point and without any other thoughts coming into our mind, only we have to focus on that smarana and only on the reading itself, and then only it will be become a part of our heart, and we can easily keep the Krishna's rupam in our heart.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So, from here onwards, I will convert it and definitely I will talk like that.
Yeah. So anything else you want to share, or this is it?
No. That's it.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Only
beautiful.
2 points.
Beautiful. Anyone else? Did anyone think about anything else?
Prabhuji, just now I joined, Prabhuji. Is it about that how to
the homework. How to offer pranama to Krishna-kathā with our body, mind and words.
Prabhuji, we have Bhāgavatam books, right, Prabhuji? If we do pranama to Bhāgavatam books, it is like...
No, that is different.
No?
Offering pranama to Sri Krishna as a person, that is different. Offering pranama to the Archamurti Vigraha in the temple, that's different. Offering pranama to Guru is different. Offering pranama to Bhagavatam is different. Offering pranama to Krishna-kathā is different.
Okay. Then I don't know.
Listening to it and trying to imagine it in the mind, like any bhakta that goes through transcendence, how do they do the same way?
Mm.
transcendent. So listening, imagining, and then just seeing that scene, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to see all the scenes live, and he used to just go into transcendence. He would not be into his senses,
Mm.
and like that something. His body is already lost. His mind is lost. His eyes
Mm.
are fixed in something which he's only can see. Nobody else can see.
Yeah.
And he might be listening to some kirtan around, or he might be, his mind might be singing internally,
Mm.
like that, something like that, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay. Yeah. So that is somewhat similar to what Ramesh Garu said. Like if we fix our mind on Krishna Katha, then we can see that Leela happening in our heart. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Anybody?
Yeah, it's
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aparna Mataji, you can carry it.
Okay.
Yeah. Aparna.
Prabhuji, I was thinking that, if you respectfully listen to a speaker and also, doing pranam to them as well, and faithfully listening to them and thinking that, Harikatha coming from their mouth is like, presence of God. I think that is also a good way to show respect
Mm.
to
Yes.
the Harikatha.
Yes. So you're saying offering pranama to the person who is speaking, uh, and what else you said?
So I was thinking like, the narrator is like a medium where the katha is coming from. Without
Yeah.
them, we are not getting the message. So when we are respectful to them, doing pranam to them, we are also doing pranam to the katha also.
Mm.
Whether it's physical or, doing Hare Krishna, like, putting your hands together, physical or mental, you're
Yes.
being there, being present is also respect, right? Even if your body is there, but if your
Yeah.
mind's not there, that I think is also kind of a disrespect, right?
Yes.
So being their presence is also kind of a way we show respect to the Harikatha.
Yes. Wonderful. Yeah, that's another good answer. Okay.
Sankirtan,
Shamala.
Prabhuji.
Um, yes, Ankita, go ahead.
Sankirtan also, Prabhuji, like Sankirtana also we are doing. We are like, our whole body, mind, we are involved in that. We are using some instrument in our hands. We are
Mm.
playing it. We are doing
No, no, no.
Sankirtan, Nagar Sankirtan kind of a
No, no,
thing.
no. Sankirtan, that's for Kirtan, not Krishna Katha. So we are talking about Krishna Katha.
Okay.
Prabhuji, like whenever we see anyone, we can, with our like body, mind, and soul, right? We have to talk to them about Krishna Katha rather than gossiping. So we are
Mm.
using all three.
Yes, that's a good point. So that is how we can offer pranama to Krishna Katha with our words. That is by speaking Krishna Katha to someone else, by sharing Krishna Katha. Good. Parasparanukathanam. Yeah. Shamala?
Yes, Prabhuji. I want to say, like by hearing and relishing Krishna-kathā,
Mm.
we should see that in the essence, in the practical life,
Mm.
whenever we hear Krishna's name or Krishna-kathā, anywhere, anytime, our body, mind, soul has to be alert and keep everything alert on Krishna with the
Mm.
divine feeling.
Mm. Okay. Very good.
By what we learned from Krishna Katha, by implementing all those things in our karmas, like karmana, in our daily activities or whatever the things, if by implementing the essence of Krishna Kathas, it is also one type of pranam to Krishna Katha.
Mm. Okay. That's another good point. Yeah. So this is especially what I am asking here is offering pranama at the time of Krishna Katha that is happening. after you hear Krishna Katha, you want to share with somebody, that is after effect. Or after hearing Krishna Katha, you want to implement the principles in your life, that is after effect. But these are all good points, very valid also. This is the best pranama that we can offer to Krishna Katha is by implementing those principles in our life, by sharing that joy with others. But I'm specifically asking for offering pranama when Krishna Katha is happening. For example, Ramesh Garu said, when Krishna Katha is happening, as you are listening, you imagine and meditate on that Leela, and you see that that form of Krishna, that Leela in your heart. It's like watching a live movie. Watching that Leela of Krishna live in front of you.
Feeling the presence of Krishna right now.
Feeling the presence of Krishna, yes. So like that, how we can engage body, mind and words and offer pranama to Krishna. Krishna Katha. Okay, so
We should go to hear this katha wherever there is any katha going on. If we come to know, we should go and hear it, and that is also kind of pranama, right, Prabhuji? Go and namo there and hear that katha itself is a pranama, right?
Yeah, but after you go there, how do you offer pranama to Krishna Katha? Let's say you got information about Krishna Katha happening, in Seattle downtown. So you go there and you sit in the Katha. So there, how do you engage your body, mind and words as a pranama to Krishna Katha?
So I think somebody said same thing. We'll offer the pranam to the reciter or the speaker who's giving that katha.
Yeah.
And getting involved, our maybe a dance or something I will do in getting involved in it, both the ways. I'm relishing also, and that is also a kind of pranama, Prabhuji. Yeah. Mentally I'm getting involved in it.
Yes.
And also speaker.
Yeah, relishing in your mind. Relishing in your mind, yes, that is also pranama.
It is like Ananda Samudramagna.
Yeah, enjoying, relishing the katha. Ananda Samudramagna. Yes. Okay. So the simplest, we're going to discuss the details of it, but the simplest way to understand this, how to offer pranama to Krishna Katha or Hari Katha, is by looking at the example of none other than Hanumat Swami. Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra krutamastakhanjalim bashpavari paripurna lochanam marutim namata rakshasantakam. That shloka, which is a pranam mantra for Hanuman, is a perfect example for what we are discussing. Pranama to Hari Katha. Whenever there is an invitation, there is a flyer, there is an announcement about Rama Katha, Hanumat Swami comes before the speaker, before anyone else, before the organizer, before the speaker, before the audience. He will come and sit in the assembly. How does he sit? Kritamastakhanjalim. With folded hands he will sit. And Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam. His eyes will be filled with tears of happiness. This is even before the katha starts. Now imagine what's going to happen to him when the katha starts. And imagine when somebody is telling Sitamma is kidnapped. And imagine
He'll get angry.
And imagine when somebody is talking about Hanuman and Hanuman is sitting and listening. He'll be embarrassed, he'll feel shy. So With your body, you offer pranama to Krishna-kathā, to Hari-kathā. Hanuman is sitting there, Kritamastakāñjalim, not to offer pranama to Ramachandra, not to offer pranama to anyone else, but to offer pranama to Ramakatha. Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra Kritamastakāñjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Wherever there is Raghunatha Kirtanam, wherever there is Ramayanam that is being recited, discussed, wherever there is Ramakatha happening, there Hanuman comes and sits in the assembly with his folded hands, eyes filled with tears of happiness, and he's ready to listen. He's very eager to listen Ramakatha. We should also develop that eagerness to hear Krishna Katha every single day. Somebody asked Narada Muni, what is a good day? If you ask some Brahmin, some astrologer, some Pandit, what is a good day? They will look at the calendar and they will say, okay, today is Amavasya, it's not good. Today is Ashtami, it's not good. So like that, they will look at the calendar, they look at the Muhurta. Oh, now there is a Durmuhurta. The day is good, but this particular time is not good. Or if the weather is cloudy, like in Seattle, since last one or 2 weeks, it's very cloudy. Cloudy, raining, thunder, heavy windstorm, all these things. So we don't consider these days as good days. So then Narada Muni gave a definition of what is a good day and what is a bad day. Narada Muni says, Taddinam durdinam manye meghachannam na durdinam yaddinam Krishna-kathā samlāpapiyūṣavarjitam. Taddinam durdinam manye meghachannam na durdinam. When it comes to the opinion of Taddinam Durdinam, Durdinam means bad day, Tat Dinam, that day. That day is not bad day on which the sky is overcast with clouds. That day is not a bad day where the Muhurat in the calendar or the Tidhi is not considered as bad. This is all human understanding. But Narada Muni says, Yad dinam Krishna-kathā samlāpapiyūṣavarjitam. That day is a bad day on which we do not hear Krishna-kathā. That day is a bad day when we don't get an opportunity to hear Krishna-kathā. So we should have this eagerness, enthusiasm, this lalasa, this greediness. We should become greedy about hearing Krishna-kathā. So all of us, we have been attending this Krishna-kathā call every day since last 1 year. And for me, my mood will be, since morning I'll be waiting for this call. Throughout the day, from morning till evening, I'll be waiting. When will 8:30 happen? When we can discuss Krishna-kathā?
You are Vakta and we are listeners. So we should have developed the listening lalasa.
No, even I'm also, when I'm speaking, I'm hearing also.
Okay, you are doing two things.
Two things.
We are having only one lalasa, listening lalasa.
Yeah. All of us should have Shravana Kirtana Lalasa. Krishna-kathā Shravana Kirtana Lalasa. The eagerness to hear and speak Krishna-kathā with others. In Gopi Gita, after Krishna disappears from the Rasa Mandali, gopis sing Gopi Gitam, and then Krishna appears. Looking at Krishna, all the gopis, they feel very happy, and then they say,
Tava kadamrutam
no, that is in Gopi Gita. When Krishna disappears, they say.
So after appearance?
No. When Krishna left Rasa Mandali, then they sing Tava Kathāmrutam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's also a good point. I'll come back to that. But after they sing Gopi Gitam, when Krishna comes back to Rasa Mandali, the gopis sing a shloka, Tāsāmāvira bhūtam sakshat manmadha manmada Krishna darshana lalasam. Krishna darshana lalasa. I think we discussed this yesterday. Like in the Bellevue Balaji temple also, after Arati, they sing this shloka. So we should have this lalasa, Krishna darshana lalasa, Krishna Katha, Shravana, Kirtana lalasa. We should have this. Yeah, in the Gopi Gitam, that shloka, Tava kathāmrutam tapta jīvana kavibiriditam kalmashāpaham Shravanamangala Shripatatatam Bhuvi Grunati Ye Burida Jana Tava kathāmrutam tapta jīvana. O Krishna, your katha is the life-giving sanjivani. It is like that sanjivani aushada, medicine, that can bring even a dead person into life. Tava kathāmrutam tapta jivanam. Tapta means one who is suffering. For them, this is the life-giving force, the sanjivani, life-giving sanjivani. So now here, let's continue discussing each and every word of the shloka from yesterday, and then we'll discuss how we can offer pranāma to Krishna-kathā with our body, mind, and words. Okay. So let's sing the shloka once, and then we'll discuss each and every word. Jñāne prayāsam udapāsya namanta eva jīvanti san-mukharitāṁ bhavadīya-vārtām sthāne sthitāḥ śruti-gatāṁ tanu-vāṅ-manobhir prāyaśo jita jito tais tri-lokyām.
Jñāne
bhavadīya-vārtām sthāne sthitāḥ
śruti-gatāṁ
prāyaśo jito tri-lokyām.
So let's read the Srividya, can you read the translation?
Those who, even while remaining situated in their established social positions, throw away the process of speculative knowledge and with their body, words, and mind, offer all respects to descriptions of your personality and activities, dedicating their lives to these narrations, which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees, certainly conquer your lordship. Although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. Hare Krishna.
So basically, Brahma is saying that the only way to attain Krishna, the only way to understand Krishna, the only way to conquer Krishna is through the process of Shravanam, through the process of hearing Krishna-kathā, and especially offering Pranāma to Krishna-kathā. Yesterday we discussed the first line, jñāne prayāsam udapāsya. Jnana means knowledge, the process of cultivating knowledge, jnana yoga. Prayāsam, hard work, the laborious hard work of cultivating knowledge. Udapāsya, giving up. Namanta eva, just offer pranama. Naman means pranama. I have a friend whose name is Naman. He used to live in Seattle. He moved to Dallas and joined as a computer faculty at UT Dallas, University of Texas, Dallas. So Naman. So jñāne prayāsam udapāsya namanta eva. Give up this hard work of cultivating knowledge and just offer pranama. To what? Bhavadīya-vārtām. Bhavadīya-vārtām means, Varta means the story, the news, the discussion, the katha. Bhavadīya means it can refer to three things. Krishna, Krishna's devotees, the words spoken by Krishna. These are the three things. Words spoken by Krishna, words spoken about Krishna, and words spoken about the devotees of Krishna. Three things. Now let's understand the other words here. Jīvanti. Jīvanti means to live, to continue our life. Now what does this mean with regards to Krishna-kathā? Jīvanti. Jīvanti means we must live to hear Krishna-kathā. And also we must hear to continue our bhakti life. We must hear to live. We must live to hear. We must hear to live. Both ways. Just like they say, right? If somebody is eating, if somebody is a foodie who likes to eat a lot of food, varieties of food, people will ask him, do you live to eat or do you eat to live? Generally, people should eat bare minimum food so that they can maintain this body and they can live. But there are some people who are foodies who like to eat a lot of varieties of food. They live. What is the purpose of their life? Only to eat. They live to eat. So for us, jīvanti means to live. Now what is the purpose of living? The purpose of our life is to hear Krishna-kathā. And by hearing Krishna-kathā, then only we are called, we are living. Otherwise we are dead. We are not jīvanti. We are marananti. If we are not hearing Krishna-kathā, we are marananti. Or maranti. So jīvanti. Jīvanti means two things. Live to hear, hear to live. Here to live with with your spirit. San-mukharitāṁ. Sat. Sat means pure, truth. Sat also refers to devotees, pure devotees. San-mukharitāṁ. Mukharitāṁ means coming from the mouth. Mukham means mouth. In Telugu, mukham means face. But in Sanskrit, mukham means mouth. San-mukharitāṁ. That Krishna-kathā, that bhavadīya-vārtām coming from the mouth of pure devotees. So this Bhagavatam that we have been discussing every day, since last 1 year, Gajendra Stuti, Rukmini prayers, or whatever, Krishna Katha that we have been discussing, right? So who is the speaker? Shuka Mahamuni. Shukadeva Goswami is the speaker. Vyasadeva is the author who compiled Bhagavatam, and Shukadeva Goswami is the speaker. So that is san-mukharitāṁ, coming from the mouths of pure devotees. So jīvanti san-mukharitāṁ bhavadīya-vārtām. So is this clear? The first 2 lines. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Next, 3rd line, sthāne sthitāḥ. Sthāne sthitāḥ. That means be situated wherever you are. Whichever location, whichever occupation that you are doing, whichever family or relation that you are in. So just continue doing whatever you are doing. But śruti-gatāṁ. But keep hearing Krishna-kathā. So we don't have to change our position, our location, position, our job. We don't have to change any of these things. The family status. We don't have to take sannyasa to hear Krishna-kathā. If somebody wants to practice Ashtanga Yoga, then they have to take sannyasa. But to hear Krishna-kathā, you don't have to take sannyasa. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, just continue to do that. Sthāne sthita. Sthāna means the location. Sthita, the particular position. Your particular circumstances, position, occupational duty, whether you are a teacher, housewife, homemaker, IT, software engineer, whether you are a plumber, electrician, whether you are a sweeper. So why I'm taking these jobs, the list of these jobs, like electrician, sweeper, plumber. I should be taking the list of software engineer, hardware engineer, AI engineer, all these things, right? But why am I taking the names of electrician, plumber? Because very soon these jobs will be in big demand. Because AI will replace all software engineers. We don't even need AI engineer. So there will be a big demand for electrician. Electrician cannot be replaced.
Back to good olden days.
Back to good olden days. There will be a good demand for electrician, plumber. AI cannot replace these things. So that's why these are very, very, very good jobs. So whatever is the position, just hear Krishna-kathā. Sthāne sthita. And then sthāne sthita śruti-gatāṁ. Śruti-gatāṁ means let the Krishna-kathā enter into your ears. Shruti means it can refer to 2 things. One meaning of Shruti is to hear. Another meaning of Shruti is the ears. Gatāṁ means to enter. Let the Krishna-kathā enter into the ears. Sthāne sthita, another meaning of sthāne sthita can be, if you in your current location, in your current position, if there is no opportunity for you to hear Krishna Katha, then you have to change your sthāna. You have to change your sthiti. Like if there is no, in your current location, if there is no devotee association, then you must go to that place where there are devotees and where Krishna Katha is happening. But with facility like this Zoom, we can always hear Krishna Katha wherever we are. But the best, while we are still doing this, while we are still hearing Krishna Katha through the online medium like this, Zoom, YouTube, all these things, whenever it is possible, we should try to go in person and hear Krishna Katha. Okay, sthāne sthita śruti-gatāṁ tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Now this is the most important thing that we are going to discuss, right? This is all about pranāma. How we can offer pranāma, namanta eva bhavadīya-vārtām tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. The manobhi. Okay, if you look at the Telugu script there, tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. But when you're writing in English, it becomes like tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Okay, so forget about that bir. Just focus on manobhi. Tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Manobhi, that is the tritiya vibhakti. The other day last week we discussed the 8 vibhaktis of Sanskrit, right? This is manobhi. Manas means mind. Manobhi means this is tritiya vibhakti. Which means by the mind or with the mind. You offer pranāma with your mind, body and words. Tanu, body, vāk, the words. Mano or manas is the mind. Mind and heart, both actually. So first, how we can offer pranāma with our body. Tanu. As Aparna said, that's one good point. How we can offer pranāma with our body. Just like how Hanumat Swami, he comes and sits with his hands folded. He's not offering pranāma to Rama Sita. He's not offering pranāma to anyone else, right? His purpose is to offer pranāma to Krishna Katha and to the person who is speaking Krishna Katha, Rama Katha. Krita-mastaka-anjalim. Krita-mastaka. Mastaka means the forehead. Mastak means forehead. Mastak can also means mind. Now all this Krishna Katha, right now it is in Pustak. It is in Bhāgavatam, Pustak. But by hearing it every day, it should enter into our Mastak. In our mind. It should enter into our mind. Mastak. So Mastak can means mind, also the forehead. So Krita Mastaka Anjalim. That means folded hands touching his forehead. This is the proper position of offering pranāma. That means your head should be bent a little bit and your hands should be touching your forehead. So Hanumat Swami is showing how to offer pranāma with your folded hands touching the mastak. And he is offering this pranāma to Krishna Rama Katha. This is the first part, Tanu. Offering pranāma with our body. Another aspect of offering pranāma with our body is be very attentive. Be very attentive. When Krishna Katha is happening, we should not do other things. We should not look at our phone. We should not speak with others. We should not, especially when we are attending online and the videos are turned off. Then what happens? The speaker will be saying something, and then you can always open YouTube, or you can always open something. You can always open Instagram or anything. You can open Facebook. You can open WhatsApp screen. You can open email. You can check your emails. You can even do your office work. You can open
Or make
Amazon.
chapati. Or cook and make chapatis.
You can make chapatis. We are discussing about how to offer pranama with your body, mind, and words. And those who are who turned their videos off, they are doing different things with their tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. With their body, they are making chapatis. With their tongue, with their words, they are speaking to somebody. And in their mind, they are thinking about something else.
And we also think that they are listening the Krishna-kathā in a meditative state. That's why they stand off.
Yes.
In a positive way, we can also say like that.
Yes. They are in ecstasy.
Prabhuji, for the question whether we can do chapati while hearing Krishna Katha is no. But the question was like, can we hear Krishna Katha while doing chapati? That is yes.
Yeah, and we are making prayāsam, right? For Krishna only, right? Chapatis.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the second aspect of offering pranama to Krishna Katha. That is, be attentive. That 30 minutes, 1 hour, just be attentive with all your senses of the body. You be attentive. Because when you are hearing through the ears, you are not only hearing, but you are smelling and you are seeing. All these are possible only if you are attentive. If you are attentive, you can smell Krishna. How can we smell Krishna? Because Krishna comes closer. When we are attentive, when you are hearing with attentiveness, Krishna comes closer to our heart. And whoever is sitting closer, we can smell the fragrance on their body. So śruti-vāta-nītam. Śruti-vāta-nītam. We discussed this shloka the other day. So we can smell Krishna, we can see Krishna. Shrutekshana pato. Shruti plus ikshana. Shruti is hearing, ikshana is seeing. We see through the ears. We see Krishna through the process of hearing. So just one instrument. We can hear, we can see, we can smell, everything we can do with these ears. The ears are very powerful. So the other day, Ramesh Garu, he was explaining about the Sashtanga Namaskara, right? You have to touch, part of that Sashtanga Namaskara is, you have to touch both left and right ear on the ground. That is a pranama. That is the part of the pranama, Sashtanga pranama. Similarly, we have to offer these two ears in pranama to Krishna-kathā. We have to engage these two ears as a pranama to Krishna-kathā. Okay, so this is the second aspect of hearing Krishna. Second aspect of engaging the body in offering pranama to Krishna-kathā. Now, third aspect is offering pranama to the author of the book, offering pranama to the speaker of the book. There can be multiple speakers, right? The speaker who originally spoke, for example, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. Bhishmadev spoke. And whoever is reciting or whoever is narrating that Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, that pratyaksha speaker, that person who you are sitting in front. So offer pranama to the original speaker, offer pranama to the current speaker, and offer pranama to everybody who, there is a program, Krishna-kathā program happening, right? There will be so many people who are helping. There are people who are helping with cooking. There are people who are helping with arrangement of the program. Offer pranama to everybody. That means respecting. You are respecting that program of Krishna-kathā. And with your body, you are offering pranama to all these people. That means you have so much of respect on Krishna-kathā.
Can we call it as gratitude?
Gratitude, yes. Yeah. Because one of the aspects of pranama is offering gratitude.
At the end of the program, normally we are giving, we are offering, we are saying the gratitude to all the persons who are engaged in preparing the offline and online.
Yeah.
Behind the screen and before the screen, there are so many things are there.
Yeah. Yes, gratitude. And
Prabhuji, now we have to pranam you, Prabhuji, because you are sitting in front of her.
offer pranama to Prabhupada. Offer pranama to Prabhupada. He is the author and also the speaker. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru, and then we have we have Prabhupada who is the speaker, who is the author and speaker both. So we are just like a mailman, like a postman, just delivering the message as it is. Okay, and then coming to the next one, walk. How we can offer pranama with our words. How we can offer pranama to Krishna-kathā with our words. When we are hearing Krishna-kathā, so let's say you like certain point. For example, when somebody is describing Govardhanodharana Leela, Krishna held Govardhan Parvata with his pinky finger of his left hand for 7 days, 7 nights, protected all the Vrajavasis from the torrential rain caused by Indra. So when somebody is narrating like this, for example, so with our words, we can say, Vahva, Vahva, Jai, Jai Govardhana Giridhara, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Mukunda, Jai Gopala, Jai Govinda. So we can explicitly say those words, whether it is in person or Zoom, whatever. On Zoom, you're all saying Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala by clicking on some button. Either this emoji or the love emoji or whatever. So you're all using that, but instead of that, you can use your walk. You can use your words. Use your words and say Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala, Jai Mukunda, Jai Kulshekara. So like that. I mean, we say all these things at the end, beginning and end of the class, but during the class also. For example, if you like a certain point, for example, Krishna Rakshatu no Jagat Traya Guru. We are discussing 8 different vibhaktis, how Kulshekara Alvar has written that shloka in the most unique way. So as soon as you hear that, you should say Jai Kulshekara, Jai Mukunda. So like that. Or when you hear about Damodara Leela, Yashodamma binding Krishna, Jai Yashoda, Jai Yashoda, Jai Yashoda Nandan, both. So like that, with our words, we have to, because that will be encouraging to the speaker. It will not only encourage the speaker, but it will encourage everyone else who are listening this Krishna Katha. The person who is doing Jai Jaikar is definitely, he is relishing. That's why he is saying Jai Jaikar. But if that person keeps that Jai Jaikar only in his mind, in his heart and quiet, if it is not expressed outside, then others will not get benefit out of it. The purpose
Normally
is
it is happen only when we are in the queue line of darshan. What you said is happening frequently. In Tirumala, we are in the queue line. Everybody say Govinda, Govinda, without seeing the God.
Yes. Yeah. And
when we are approaching the God also, we are doing like that.
Yeah. That's a good point you raised. See, in that line in Tirupati, right? It all starts with one person saying Govinda. Then everybody will say Govinda, Govinda for next 10 minutes. You will keep on hearing that.
Yes.
And then there will be some break. People will be tired and there will be some break. And then after that, again it all starts with one person. You know, somebody will be inspired, somebody will feel like saying Govinda. Now imagine if that person, he keeps chanting within him quietly, Govinda, 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 Govinda. Then others will not benefit, right? Others will not feel the enthusiasm to chant Govinda. But if one person speaks out loud, Govinda, Govinda, then everybody will say Govinda, Govinda. So we have to speak out. We have to say words, vak. See, if you look at the Muslim poetry, what do you call those?
Shairi something.
Shairi, but there is some Shairi is poem basically. But what is that program called? Where some
Ghazals.
audience will be there. Kavali.
Ghazal.
Kavali, correct. Yes. Huh? For every line, they will say wah wah, wah wah. For every line, they'll say wah wah, wah wah. Here, we don't have to say Jai Jai for every line, but whenever you are inspired, whenever you are, you like certain point in the katha, then you can say, you can speak your words. That is pranāma. And when you are saying that, we can even physically say Jai 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 Govinda Jai Mukunda. With your folded hands, you can show your respect to the Krishna-kathā. So you are not only offering pranāma to Krishna-kathā, you are offering pranāma to that person Krishna by saying Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala. So, okay. So this is offering pranāma with our words. Another aspect of offering pranāma with our words is two things. By not talking during Krishna-kathā. By not talking during Krishna-kathā. That means when you are in an assembly, like there are 100, 200 people sitting together, and Krishna-kathā, the speaker is speaking something, and in between you turn to the person who is sitting next to you, and you ask him, what sabji you made today? Or what are your kids studying? Yeah, what jewelry did you buy? What sarees did you buy? Yeah? So if you talk like that, then you are disturbed. The person who you are talking with, he or she is disturbed, And looking at both of you, everybody else will be disturbed. And eventually the speaker is also disturbed. So the whole program is disturbed. And it all starts with one person again. Whether you are doing something good with your tongue, by saying Jai Jai, it starts with one person. And if you are talking unnecessarily to the person next to you, it also starts with one person, but everybody in the assembly will be disturbed. So the best way to offer pranama to Krishna-kathā with your words is keeping quiet during Krishna-kathā. So
listening attentively is same, na Prabhuji? Listen attentively and don't do anything else. It is same thing, right, Prabhuji?
it is same, but the two different functions. The purpose is same. The purpose is to hear attentively, where your ears are engaged attentively. While doing that, you have to keep your mouth also shut. Keep your ears open, mouth shut. These two are different functions. Your ears may be open, but your mouth may also be open. So keep your mouth shut and ears open. Then you get the best benefit out of it. Okay?
Like sometimes we can also, while listening to class, we can do our chanting. That is not allowed, Prabhuji?
No, that's not a good practice. That's not a good practice. That is not even chanting. You don't get any benefit of chanting. In fact, you neither get benefit of chanting nor get the benefit of hearing Krishna-kathā. It's a total waste of time. You either do one of the two.
I think it is a namaparada also.
It is namaparada also.
While any discourse is going on and we are keep on chanting, it is a namaparada also. Aparada.
Yes. So don't feel the guilty of not completing your rounds for that day. Even if you have to, hear Krishna-kathā, if you have to prioritize Krishna-kathā, just hear Krishna-kathā. Catch up with the rounds later, or if you're not able to chant that day, that's okay. One of
leftover will be completed on the next day also.
Next day also you can complete. Yeah. I mean, this should not be done every day, but occasionally, let's say there is a program and you have to go to the program and hear Krishna-kathā. Because of that, you are not able to finish the rounds that day. You can catch up next day also. But it should not be practiced every day like this. Occasionally, if you have to do and you miss chanting one day, that's okay. Another way of offering pranama with our words is by asking questions at the end of katha. At the end of katha. Of course, in our program, it's a different. It's more of informal. It's like a family setting where it's fully interactive, and we can stop anytime we have a question. We can stop and we can ask the question. If we have a point to share, anytime we can stop and share. That's not a problem at all. So I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying in general, if you are attending a program in person and there are 100-200 people, best is don't ask your questions during the katha. Keep your questions in your notes and keep your mouth quiet. That is the best way of offering pranama during the katha. And after the katha, the best way of offering pranama through your words is by asking questions. In Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, it is mentioned, Vasudeva Katha Prashnaha Purusham Strin Punatihi Vaktaram Prachakam Strotrams Tatpada Salilam Yata. When there is a Vasudeva Katha or Krishna Katha, there are three types of people who get benefit. Vasudeva Katha Prashnaha Purusham Strin Punatihi. Three types of people. Who are they? Vakta, the speaker. Prachakam, the person who is asking questions. Shrota, the audience, the listeners. Three types of people, they get benefit. But between these three types of people, a person who is just listening, they get some benefit. And the person who is asking questions, they get more benefit. And the speaker who is speaking, they get the most benefit. So Vakta, Prachakam, Shrota. Vasudeva Katha Prashnaha Purushams Trin Punatihi Vaktaram Prachakam Shrotram Tat Pada Salilam Yata. So this is the best way of using our words to offer pranama to Krishna-kathā. That is by asking questions. So because when we ask questions, if we have any doubts, that will be clarified, and it will be encouraging to the speaker also to speak more, and it will be encouraging to the audience also that others are listening attentively. That's why they have some questions. They will also be inspired to become attentive. And if you don't have any questions, it can be a reflection also. It can be a comment, some reflection. You can just share what you liked. This is called anuvādam. Echoing, anuvādam. Whatever the speaker said, you can just share 1 or 2 points at the end of the class. So anuvādam. So this is the second aspect of using our words to offer pranama to Krishna-kathā. Okay. Now coming to the third thing, mano, tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Offering pranama with our mind and heart. So when we are hearing Krishna-kathā attentively, we can see that Leela happening in our heart. This is what Ramesh Garu said in the very beginning, right? So we can see that Leela happening live in our heart. If that Katha is being spoken by a pure devotee like Shukadeva Goswami, Bhagavatam is spoken by Shukadeva Goswami, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra is spoken by Kulshekara Alvar. The actual speaker, the person who is present, like me or somebody, they are just a postman. They are just repeating. They are not the actual speaker. But the actual speaker is Kulshekara Alvar or Shukadeva Goswami. They are speaking. So when the Katha is happening, when the Katha is coming from the mouth of these pure devotees, it can transform our heart, and it can give darshan of Krishna in our heart. It can give darshan of the Leela in our heart. So this is offering pranama with our mind to Krishna-kathā. Okay. tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Now another aspect of tanu-vāṅ-manobhir is just like how we are offering pranama to Krishna-kathā with our body, mind and words. Krishna will reciprocate in the same way to us. We are offering pranama to Krishna-kathā. That means we are offering pranama to Krishna. So Krishna will offer pranama to the listener. To which listener? Who is listening attentively and who is offering pranama with his tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Krishna will also do the same thing. For example, when Shukadeva Goswami is speaking Krishna-kathā, Parikshit Maharaj, now this is another good example, how Parikshit Maharaj offered Pranāma to Krishna-kathā with his body, mind and words. Just like how Hanumat Swami offered Pranāma. So what did Parikshit Maharaj do? 7 days and 7 nights, he did not eat, he did not drink water, he did not sleep. He was just sitting there. That means his body was fully present there. No disturbance. That is offering pranama with his body. And then through his words, he did not interrupt Shukadeva Goswami saying that like, can we take a break now? Or he did not entertain any other topic. He kept quiet, and only at the end of the episode or at the beginning of the episode, Shukadeva Goswami, in Parikshit Maharaj, he spoke little bit. For example, during Gajendra Stuti, we read that chapter, right? Second chapter from 8th canto. Beginning of that second chapter, Shukadeva Goswami was narrating about Manvantara, like how the Manu changes in that particular Manvantara. Manvantara is a time period. It's a time period. If you divide the 1000 cycles of yugas by 14, so each of those divisions is called a Manvantara. So Shukadeva Goswami starts describing about Manvantara, about the time frame and which Manu is going to rule in that Manvantara. And then just casually Shukadeva Goswami said, during this Manvantara, Bhagavan appeared as Sri Hari and protected Gajendra. And then Shukadeva Goswami was about to continue with rest of the discussion. And Parikshit Maharaj stopped Shukadeva Goswami and said, this is very interesting. Lord Sri Hari protected Gajendra, an animal. Can you explain more? Can you elaborate more on this? And then Shuka Mahamuni explained about Gajendra Moksha Leela in great detail. So like this, Parikshit Maharaj, he spoke only what was needed. He spoke only what was needed. That is offering pranama with his words. And finally, manobhir. How did Parikshit Maharaj offer pranama with his mind and heart? He was completely absorbed into Krishna-kathā. His mind was fixed. His mind was fixed on Krishna-kathā. And he was able to see all the Leela happening in his heart. By becoming absorbed into Krishna-kathā, by fixing our mind on Krishna-kathā, we offer pranama to Krishna-kathā.
Vyavasatmika buddhi.
Vyavasayatmika buddhi. One-pointed attention. Complete concentration. That's why when Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, in 7th chapter, first shloka, before Krishna starts explaining about himself, in the very first shloka he says, Mayyasatta manopartha yogam yunjan madashraya. Tat shrunu. Krishna says, Tat shrunu, just hear. How to hear? Asakta, mayasakta manopartha. Asakti. Asakti means like enthusiasm, interest, faith, concentration. We must hear with concentration, full attention. Okay, so this is how we can offer pranama with tanu-vāṅ-manobhir. Okay, so wow, it's already 10:15. I wanted to read the purport. We can do that tomorrow then. Tomorrow we can, like 10-15 minutes, we can continue discussing this shloka, and then we will discuss shloka number 20 from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. So before we conclude, any quick questions, comments, reflections?
One thing, Prabhuji, you told that bhavadīya.
Yeah.
In good olden days, we are writing the letters. At the end of the letter, we write as bhavadīya.
Yes.
Bhavadīya Kasam Srinivas Sarandas.
Correct. Bhavadīya. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for reminding
Without
that.
mentioning the relation of the person to whom he is writing,
Yeah.
he is writing bhavadīya.
Bhavadīya. Correct.
Started with Maharajasri, but
Addressing
ended
to
with
the other person.
bhavadīya.
Yeah,
Yes,
addressing to the other person.
bhavadīya.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the letter, you are giving respect to the other person, and at the end of the letter, you are giving respect to yourself. Yeah. Bhavadīya. There is a shloka in Bhagavatam where this bhavadīya-vārtā, which refers to Krishna-kathā, in another shloka in Bhagavatam, it is mentioned as Uttama shloka. Ayur harati vaipumsan udhyan astam chayantat Uttama shloka vārtā. Ayur harati vaipumsan udhyan astam chayan asau tasyarte yat Krishna nita Uttama shloka vārtaya. This is the shloka from second canto, chapter 3. The change in heart. Ayur harati vaipumsam udhyan astam cha yan asau tasyarte yat Krishno nita uttama shloka vārtaya. Just like bhavadīya-vārtā, uttama shloka vārtā. Krishna has a name Uttama shloka. Uttama shloka vārtā means Uttama shloka katha, Krishna-kathā. Now this is a beautiful shloka which says, both by rising and by setting, the sun decreases the duration of life of everyone, except one who utilizes the time by discussing topics of the all good personality of Godhead. That means discussing Krishna-kathā in simple words. For the normal people, materialistic people who are not practicing bhakti, who are not hearing Krishna-kathā, every day they are one step closer to death. But the people, the devotees who are hearing Krishna-kathā every day, Uttama shloka vārtā, they are one step closer to Krishna. Ayur harati vaipumsan udhyan astam cha yannasau tasyarte yat Krishno yat kshano nita. Tasyarte yat kshano nita uttama shloka vārtaya. Is everyone there or sleeping? You are offering pranama with your body.
We are meditating on pranamam, Prabhuji.
With your mind. With your mind, you are dreaming in your mind. With your body, you are sleeping. In your mind, you are dreaming. And with your words, you are snoring. So good. I know it's 10:20. It's a little late.
That's why they say Hari Bol, right, Prabhuji? We can also do that.
Yes.
Not because of time. కొన్ని టాపిక్స్ విన్నప్పుడు కొంచెం కొంచెం హెవీ అంటారో ఏమంటారు కొంచెం అందులో ఉండే డెప్త్ వింటూ ఉంటే మాటలు రావంట. అబ్జర్వ్ అయిపోతాం కదా అట్లా. ప్రణామంలో
తాదాత్మ్యంలో ఫ్రీజ్ అయిపోతారు.
ప్రణామంలో ఇంత ఇంత ఉందా అనే ఒక
కృష్ణ కథకి ప్రణామాలు అని మనం ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళే కదా. కృష్ణుడికి ప్రణామాలు, గురువుకి ప్రణామాలు, పెద్దలకి ప్రణామాలు ఇవి విన్నాం కానీ కృష్ణుడికి ప్రణామాలు, కృష్ణ కథకి ప్రణామాలు అనేది అసలు ఇట్స్ ఎ న్యూ ఫినామినా.
సో అలాంటి కొత్త పాయింట్స్ అవి విన్నప్పుడు ఏంటంటే అక్కడ దాంట్లో ఉంటాం అన్నమాట.
So if you did not understand anything that we discussed in the last 30-40 minutes, how we can offer pranama with body, mind and words, even if you did not understand any of these things. If you understood, very good. But even if you did not understand these details, or even if you do not remember these details, let's just remember one thing. Yatra yatra raghunatha kirtanam tatra tatra krutamastakanjalim bashpavari paripurna lochanam marutim namata rakshasantakam. Just remember that one shloka. And that mood of Hanuman, how he is offering pranama to Ramakatha. How Kulshekara Alvar offered pranama to Ramakatha. When Ramayana was being narrated, with his body, mind and words, with his body he was telling all the soldiers, they are kidnapping Sītamma, let's all go to Lanka and bring her back. That is offering pranama with his body. Action, karmana.
When he is listening or when his dream came in his dream?
No, listening. While listening.
No.
While listening, okay.
Yeah, while listening live.
కులశేఖర ఆళ్వార్ వింటూ అలా అలా ఐ మీన్ రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వడం ఓకే. కృష్ణ కూడా కథ వింటూ మధ్యలో ఉయ్యాల్లో నుంచి లేచి ఐ మీన్ కృష్ణ హూ అని చెప్తారు అని ఒక శ్లోకం చెప్పారు చూడండి మీరు.
కృష్ణ కరుణామృతం.
కృష్ణ కరుణామృతం.
Bow, where is my bow? He was asking.
Yes.
Even Krishna also enjoying his story.
Krishna also offered pranama to his own katha.
Yeah, నాకు ఆ సెంటెన్స్ చెప్పని రాలేదు.
రామో నామ బభూవ తదబలా సీతేతి. That's a beautiful shloka. So Krishna personally demonstrated by offering pranama to Krishna, to his own. Yeah.
Did Kulashekara Alvar write any poem about Rama, Prabhuji? He likes Rama so much.
He wrote Tiruvai Moli, right? So maybe in that he must have, basically he glorified Ranganath there, but he must have glorified Ramachandra also.
In this slok, our Mukunda-Mālā, is there any place where he refers to Rama? Or is
there is a name. Yeah, Rama's name is there.
Okay.
Yeah, there are two shlokas where Kulshekara Alvar gives different names of Krishna, and there's a name for Rama. Yes.
Yes. Because he loves him so much. I'm surprised how come he wrote Mukunda-Mālā. You should write Brahma-Mālā.
Yeah. Yeah, there is Rama name in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. There is Rama name, and there is Gajendra appearing twice actually. One we know, I think Bhatta Paya Bhujanga Garudamani or some.
ఏ
No, no.
గోపాలక హై ఏ గోపాలక హై
Hey
దాంట్లో
Gopalaka.
గజేంద్ర కరుణ
Gajendra Karuna Parina. That one, and then there is another one that we did not discuss. There also Kulshekar Alvar mentions Gajendra.
Yes, Prabhuji, I think any Vishnu form he likes because he was
Yes,
thinking to go to Ranganatha Swami temple only, right? So
correct.
though he was, so maybe he was hearing about all, this is one of the instances, maybe Ram, like that story. Everything he might be hearing like present only.
Yes, yes. Yeah, any katha he'll be hearing like this. But it looks like he was relishing Rama Katha more.
Nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya
Mangalam.
Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai.
Jai.
Kulshekar Alvar ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada
Krishna-kathā ki jai.
Krishna-kathā ki jai. Jai. Our
కథాకి
Pranāma to
ప్రణామం
Krishna-kathā. Yes. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
You all.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
Thank you,
హరే
Prabhuji.
కృష్ణ
Hare Krishna.